Christ almighty. I felt bad for like a half a second there, too.
Imagine feeling bad for me.
I don't even know if I have the right maps up. We're playing North for sure, yeah?
I don't know.
We're about to find out.
I'm just here to drink and have fun now.
What did Stats team pick?
Your mother.
Chips.
This one's for sure North. Stats team.
I think this was your pick. 1 second.
This is my pick. You guys picked Crash Zone Bravo.
Yep.
Yeah, even though Stats was the seeded team.
Why? Yes.
So tell us about your lineup. Come on.
They're good. We've got a Clever, Marceau, Daring, Napoli, Masva, Schlieffen.
So much information.
North.
There.
Have we seen this? I don't think they brought this comp on North.
You're asking us if we know what
This is the comp that we
I don't think we've.
My team fought. Yeah, you guys were on the south spawn though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the hell did we bring the Schlie? I don't know. Stats.
You went up the 9-10 line, you drunkard.
We have a Montana, a Des Moines, a Moscow, a Marseille, a Napoli, Kleber, and a Marceau.
Way to sing that out, man. That was great. That's beautiful.
I know. He asked. So we've got both of the French destroyers going over towards the sea cap. Now, so in most of the games this weekend, at least the ones that I've seen, the teams haven't sent destroyers over to the AB caps. They've used a Des Moines or a Napoli or something to cap that cap. It's only today that I've started to see destroyers being used, and so your team is using the Kleber, but ours isn't. So we're going to be using the Napoli, I think, which means you're going to get a tick advantage because the Kleber is going to cap it way before the Napoli can.
That means they're going to be winning.
Sure. That also means that you have information that at least one of our French DDs is at A.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is good information.
Mm-hmm. Nice of you to say that, GP.
So
it is. It's good information.
Yeah, my team leader is pretty good, it seems, at like using information like that and positioning people ready for various things that he thinks is going to happen. So my team leader is Spepe, who's in the Kleber by the sea cap. So it looks like he's going to try a reverse cap. You're obviously going to have the Mosfar radar, so I think the Kleber will reverse until he's radared, then go forwards, and then try and dip back in again.
By the way,
I'm at least liking. I'm seeing this Daring at sea. We've been bad about having a low D-Tech DD not be the one that's capping and then put like a Marceau in. I like seeing the Daring being the one that's attempting to back in to sea. He's got the Moskva who is spotted, so they know there's a DD on the outside, and it's being matched by FaZe. So
the
far,
interesting
so
thing
good.
about using a Daring there as well is that it's got the ability to do the single line torps, and so if something pushes up to the island or sits on this corner, you can get those really dangerous torps.
They double radar stats.
Oops.
Des Moines and Moskva radar
Yep.
at the same time.
Communication fail.
Oh
Yeah, that is a
no!
We have a lovely Venn diagram of death going down
That's
right
right.
now, though.
We do.
By the way, I love how Stats, you guys are all using Brazilian camo.
Well, they were, but Siracta pointed out to me in the last game that we had a few rebels who were using Tokyo Game Show.
This Clever
looks
needs to get reset. How is he?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
wow.
All those
The
secondaries didn't matter.
do it?
Nope.
Nope.
Very lucky. It's not about who caps first, though. It's about who caps longest.
You got way too much faith in Mansex.
What?
Okay. yeah,
Secondary
that was
build. Manual secondaries.
That was said.
Manual
That was it.
secondaries.
Oh,
Nonsense.
that was not what I heard.
No, it wasn't. But good save.
So
save.
Mosfar takes a little big
know
hit
why.
on the island there from the Montana, also getting chipped down by the Marseille. So
Your
Shopai
Napoli's
down to
gonna be
Haka.
in trouble in a second here. He's gonna get spotted out by the Clever, and it's gonna be a 2v1.
He'll be fine. He's got his escape smoke, and he's not inside the Mosfar radar range. I think he'll be just fine.
He can just make
Looks like
Iki
he's-
and run
he-
away.
And he's got reinforcements on the way in the form of the Kleb.
Well, and my Moskva has taken some significant damage here.
I get the feeling
It's dark.
we might see Damon do something soon.
You think he's coming up the middle
He's
there?
Yeah.
He's
There you go.
approaching
Can't
kill
believe it
bin ally.
spotted.
There he goes.
There is nothing stopping Daimon from getting up on the side of Shopai's Mosfa.
There is.
He's approaching kill bin ally, so.
Yes.
Oh god, yeah, he is.
Yes.
Killer Bin Alley.
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling that?
Good.
Well, and your Marceau, you're getting good value from your Marceau. He spotted our Schlieffen, which means Moscow can shoot at him, Montana, Marseille can shoot at him. And we brought the Napoli over to smoke him to this island, but he didn't.
He doesn't need
Because
smoke.
Rin's hanging back, so he can't be shot by Gent. But by doing so means he's if Damon does catch him, he's going forward now.
Well, look at this. You're right. You're right
No,
about
so
that.
Daimon is going to turn left and go through to A.
No.
Yeah, what's going to stop him? The Moskva's already committed to the island.
Yep.
I mean,
That's
he
not
could have killed. He could have killed the other Moskva though.
Not,
That's,
not. Well, all Rin had to do would go forward, and then the Des Moines kind of stuck in the open. So him going to A.
There's the
could
radar.
actually. There's the radar.
So they
he's
know
there.
Okay,
now.
so they can see
They
he's
know.
going.
Stop right there,
Are they
criminal.
gonna do something
See?
about it?
So Daimon might as well get on with it because they know he's there now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But what do they have to stop him?
Nothing.
The Kleb's already
So-
on the G line.
Yeah, the only thing they can really do is take Squarius Green's Mosfa and just do a U-turn around the island.
I love the radar, by the way, from Damon. Like, all right, fine, I'll see you too.
Yeah.
That's not actually Damon, though. It's actually Papega Sniper.
Well, we're gonna take C.
Yeah, but it's
So
the name that's on
A-
the ship, so that's what I'm reading.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A and C. They've got to stop this Des Moines from taking A, though.
What about the daring taking C?
Well, we're gonna take C. That's for sure. But
Looks like
there's
Rin's
we've
getting-
got five. We've got 5 ships over there. We damn well better take C.
There's
And
the
here you
radar.
go. Here you go.
He is spotted under
Broadside
radar.
Moskva. No.
Come on, Damon, for England.
Oh God, that's gonna.
Mosfa
Ooh.
does get a bit of a chunk back, but
Yeah,
I
Mosfa gets him
think
back for that.
Shopai is going to be down here.
He'll be
Oh
okay.
no, that volley didn't do much.
Nope, he's fine.
And
But how is he angled to the Monty? Oh, no one has shots.
he dies. Period. No one else can deal with this Des Moines.
No.
Des Moines switching to HE.
There's the fire.
That's a fire.
Tommy's Moskva radars, so they know where the daring is, but they can't do anything about it. Okay, good hits on the Des Moines. Get him half health before you die. Fine.
Bye-bye.
First ship advantage going to stats.
Mm.
Yep. So looks like FaZe and Dreadhead might be trying to.
Our clever, like your
Hey.
B cap is wide open. We just don't realize it. It's wide open.
It's open, but a Napoli and a Clever can very quickly respond
Yeah,
to
we
that.
could close that gap very quickly.
Yeah, the Kleber doesn't have the concealment to get through there, so unspotted. Neither does the Moskva, so.
Yeah.
I mean, but the damn Des Moines is capping A. He doesn't have the concealment to do that shit either, and here he is.
Mm.
Well, so Junpei is going back.
Oh, Des Moines spotted
I mean-
now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know he's
so
there.
so
He's
he's probably
radar.
going to get reset. Yeah. So the question is, can he get the cap before they start hitting him?
Oh,
Well-
they're bringing Daring Marceau over to deal with
Yeah.
this, which is good.
Yep.
Yeah, but you've got full retreat from all 3 of your DDs.
There's a
Just
shot
to
in the
deal with
corner.
one Des Moines.
Clever's
Yeah.
gonna reset. Hopefully, there we go.
Yeah, they're going to have to make a tough call here with the Des Moines. Do they pull it out or do they keep it in the cap?
I'd be
I
tempted
think
to just have
they've
him
got
rush
to.
at
He's got to
green.
leave,
Yeah,
surely.
he's got to go.
Daring,
Yep.
Daring Torps on the Moskva. He's gonna be able to. No, they're short.
He can
They're
just run
short.
south.
Yep.
I like how he got reminded of Torps and popped his hydro.
I think this is a dead Des Moines. The question is, can they get damage on the destroyers for it? Because all 3
No, no,
destroyers
he-
are
No,
he-
I
Arm.
no,
He
no,
can turn
I
left,
think the Des
he's
Moines is
fine.
going to get out.
I think
gonna
he
get
can
out.
get away with it.
He's healing.
The only problem is that you were able to grab C in the interim, so you are winning on points.
losing on
gone.
points. We're always behind on points, but we're slowly chipping back. And he's shot. And he's beached, right? That's
No,
a beach.
no, he's good. No, he's
Damon's-
okay.
He's not beached.
He's dragging on it. No.
He's got to be careful. Now it's going to be a close range fight between him and FaZe, so. Possibly with Tommy Tucker and Gent in support.
Here's the radar.
I don't think the radar's going to matter because they were shooting regardless.
Well, it lets him know what the disposition is.
But look at this, Montana, Moskva of stats are moving down to the center to support.
Mm-hmm.
And Schlieffen is just going to live and see. And I have a bow in Napoli against Marseille. That could be problematic.
Well, the Marseille are kind of in the rhubarb corner right now, so.
Yeah, they need to do something soon.
Now, the Des Moines just went dark. Nope, there he is.
With that Des Moines, I think they might have been better pulling it all the way down to B. Because he's just gone around the corner and put himself back in the situation that he escaped from.
Yeah. But he's definitely taking chunks out of the destroyers, which may help long term.
Well, he dies for it, but that's 6 to 6.
Not sure that
Moskva just got nailed. D squared just took a huge hit from what could only have been the Napoli.
So I'm really hoping that Spepe in the Kleber just rushes him. But obviously Junpei is aware that that's going to happen.
It's going for it.
I'd also hope that Marseille pushes up now.
So Squarius Green is reversing, which is going to make this rush really painful. Yeah, I think Mickey's just abandoned that idea.
Yep.
Well, it's 8:32 to 7:16.
We're pushing the Monty and the Moskva up the middle. Radar from the Moskva.
See the daring. See the Marceau. They've all got their guns ready for the daring.
Yeah, but has the Marceau seen the torpedoes on Stats team?
Napoli's running. Minute 28, boys. Come on, you can do this. Good shots from the Moskva on the daring.
Yeah, we need a kill.
Yeah.
So your destroyers just need to scatter, basically. So because FaZe can't risk being killed. Dreadhead's pretty healthy and has a heal.
I mean, D square's the likely target. Yeah,
exactly. And I do wonder whether our Kleber is regretting not doing that rush now.
Well, Junpei goes dark. Does take 2 salvos, but gets away with 15k. And now it's just Moskva versus Napoli for 48 seconds.
I think it's pretty much down to Sit Me Daddy to get that kill. 44 seconds.
It will extend. Gent will get into A. He's got his guns ready as well, so he might be able to lob.
Yeah,
it's true.
So Monty's going to buy a little bit of time.
He's turning hard, so he's doing it the right way.
We've got Schlieffen on secondary range of the Marseille at C.
That could be quite bad.
The angle that the Schlieffen's at's a little concerning. He needs to be slightly more left.
Gent takes some torpedoes. Spepe's in trouble.
So, Green dodged the first set of torps.
Kleber dies, we win. Moskva dies, it extends.
Yeah, Moscow's going down because Tommy's got around the back of him, but
I think we're going to lose Pepe before the Moskva dies.
I don't know.
There's a fire.
Why do they do
this? Close.
Yeah, there you go.
Moskva dies.
Kleber dies. That's back to 35 seconds.
If you focus the Marceau now, the Marceau.
You need to get a reset on the Montana.
Daring dodge the torp.
Do you get a reset on the Montana?
Marseille's going to die. 147. Does he shoot him, Napoli? Oh, your Marceau gets Schlieffen hit.
He might take a torpedo, actually. He's slowing down.
Shoot him.
He's going to take a torpedo.
Shoot him.
Heal is up. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
decent.
Oh, my God. Why did we not shoot him? Now we shoot him.
Napoli volley out with AP.
Nope.
Oh, no.
FaZe is on 3-2 now.
We have no caps
You got no
now.
point
No
game.
points income.
0 point game.
Gent needs to get to his heel, though.
One kill and we win. One kill and we win. Montana is the call.
Montana's healing.
He's healing, though. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So there's no chance of a kill, though, because FaZe's in cover.
Yep.
Unless Gent's about to nail the Napoli.
Marseille.
Oh,
4,000. One more.
Oh, the Napoli managed to reverse. Nothing. Only a one hit.
Ryan, please.
Marceau's getting on his face. He's getting on.
He's got reload. 1,000 FaZe's in. He's spotted. Oh, come on, boys. Why do you do this
come on,
to me?
Please get phased.
Marceau!
Come on.
DCP.
Come on, Marceau.
Again!
Come on. No, Marseille, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
He's gonna die.
No.
Dead,
No.
dead, yes!
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this team is gonna kill me!
Oh, that was close.
They always make it so freaking close.
Hey, go have a drink.
We're there.
Who's playing?
Sorry, I'm talking to Kev right now. One second.
Well, I've got Alpha Anti, so we've got Kleber, Marceau, Radar, Yu Yang. First time we've seen that. Double Moskva, Napoli, Montaigne.
Sorry, apologies. My team is running Montana, Des Moines, 2 Moskvas, Napoli, and 2 Clubers. Sorry, I was just dealing with some ads stuff.
You do you, man.
Trying to make sure that the coverage is uninterrupted.
I hear you there.
I messed that up. Les Cots
Oh.
hard.
It's really tricky. One of my mods is being a complete angel.
Worth
Yeah,
mentioning.
I love you too, Stats.
Spepe's Kleber is legendary module.
Oh.
Which is what does that give him?
Concealment.
Better concealment.
Got it.
It turns it into a spotter more than a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you mean
Still
by
has the
reload
same
booster,
torque
it gives
potential.
you about regular Kleber reload rate.
So yeah, so when you pop your reload booster, you become a normal Kleber. Without your reload booster, you're just bad.
You feel sad.
But you have really good concealment. But of course, it's still got its torque rush potential, so you can use that concealment to sneak up on things and then rush them. But usually, it's used. So we've seen it used in like King of the Sea, for example, in a pack of other Klebers, where one of them would be legendary and spot for the other ones. The fact that he's on his own is kind of interesting.
Well, and then he's not the first to shoot, but then he cycles but keeps HP. That's clever. Clever.
Clever girl.
I've been making
Even
that joke with
splits.
D-Raptor for ages.
Even splits on both teams, though.
Very interesting.
And Spepe's got good... Oh, those torps are too slow. So
They're
we may
clever.
see a fight at sea. And we've been in this situation. Now, they know it has to be a Kleber there. My
Yeah.
Kleber's spotted.
Yep. Spepe will outspot both destroyers, I believe. Yep.
Well, and it's giving the Moskva time. There you go. Radar popped.
Yep, here we go.
So they know where he's at. Are they both going to shoot? This has been our problem in the past. We don't shoot. Why are we not? There we go. Shooting is important in this game, it turns out.
No.
Good dodge, good dodge, good dodge.
Yeah, that was a good dodge.
He did this against us last time where he walked
That was a
away
great
with
dodge
only
as well.
1,000 damage. And FaZe taking a 3K hit from the
Okay,
Moskva.
still not that much damage.
Yeah,
No.
it's his
look at
ability
him
to
backing
dodge
up.
damage is
Yeah, now he's dark.
crazy.
Cool as a cucumber.
That's right. And now he's backing in a seat that it's his cap now. That's it. His cap.
Well, and you
So,
guys
yeah.
have the advantage at B too, so we need to win. He's back in and getting this cap at C. This
This is really clever.
infuriating.
So they
It's
can't come back because
infuriating.
they get surface spotted.
That's right.
The Moskva's radar's on cooldown for another minute and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Run,
No, you
run
can't
his
come back,
ass
you just have to
down.
pinch it. You go on either side of it and you force it out.
They're going to have to do that, but it's going to take a little bit of time for them to orchestrate.
They're
that.
not going to. They're running away.
Not in time, no.
Your singular Kleber has capped on my 2 French DDs
Yep.
and my strong side.
Yep.
This is my
That's
problem with
huge.
French destroyers. If you don't play a French destroyer aggressively, you're playing it wrong. And they need to be playing these more aggressively.
Well, my Yu Yang is also trying to torp your Kleber. I don't know if he knows that that's the Kleber.
So someone in my chat's asking, how can we tell what the builds are? Some of us are running, I don't know if all of us, but some of us are running a build mod
Yep.
that lets us see the builds of the ships that we point at if we want to do that. So that's how.
Yep.
Moskva is spotted out.
Spectator only, unfortunately. You can't use that to inspect the build of your random battles teammates. But
Yeah,
to be
no,
fair, if you
it's
did
not.
that, you'd probably have some sort of brain on your
That's
remote
probably
recommend
for the
them.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a spotting advantage at A, and we have A, which we should. It's our quick cap.
Congratulations.
But the fact that my two French DDs lost C does look like Kleber.
Look at
He's
Facey.
heading bow. He's cycling. I
Yeah,
like
so
it.
your team either has to push on B, which is going to be tricky, or they have to try and take C. But we're already ahead on points, right? So they need to
Yeah.
take C and get kills.
And kill something, yeah.
Good luck.
And your Mosfow's got his radar.
Sorry, I was just thinking that somebody out there probably has a full torpedo spec turbot.
Oh, undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly.
Yes.
And
Ah.
that's just giving you
That's
an
the
aneurysm.
second round of Yu Yang torps at the Kleber.
Junpei tries to get into CCAP, but Spepe's like, nah.
And shots out from Montana. No, there's no way.
We're about to
Okay,
have
good.
a Napoli slap fight on the corner of the map.
It's
I'm
because
okay with this this slab fight, but the Moskva is scary.
So JP, those Yu Yang torpedoes are probably for the Des Moines that he expects to be there.
Yeah.
I hope so. Has that Des Moines been spotted at all? Yes.
He
So
hasn't.
Napoli's caught out, Spepe,
So, yeah.
Ken, and Lucas.
Don't forget, this is a legendary Kleber, so it doesn't have the DPM of a normal Kleber.
Well, and we've got the Ken broadside, but Sit Me Daddy has our Napoli broad.
Yeah,
Firing
and
HE.
there's also the torps in the water. Probably Spepe and Ken talking to each other, like telling Ken, "Don't rush him. Torps are in the water."
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
So-
D Square's got a
slow-
feeling something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
He's
Is he going to stop
one,
for
maybe.
that one, though?
No,
Yes.
no,
No.
no, 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 no.
That was
Beautiful.
good anticipation. Yep.
Yes.
But
So
again,
are these
Ken
Napolis
just
gonna
needs
end
to
up
sit
ramming?
there. I think it depends how quick the reload is on the torps.
Well, and while all of that's happening, Junpei has gone into C, which means Moscow radars, and he's
Here comes
held in
Spepe.
there. Excellent.
Spepe's out.
So yes, so Spepe is going to try and save Ken here from being. torpedoed.
We just
So
hit
there's
him.
a possibility that both of them get torped.
Right.
Yep, he's going for the torps
right
on
side
Spepe.
torpedoes
the
are
torps,
ready on
there's
the
the
Napoli.
torps.
He might have them.
He's got him. Boom.
Oh, he got him off. He got him off.
Oh, maybe
Nope.
Does
Dodged.
not-
No.
Dodged.
denied.
Assassination.
Is FaZe
Alright, so-
attempting to rush Monty?
Probably.
maybe.
Wouldn't surprise me. He's done it in the past.
Don't forget that Marceau's torps don't have quite the punch that Kleber's do.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think English Gent's just fired. He's seen.
Oh,
now he's
Marceau spotted.
It doesn't matter if they have the
Fire
punch. You still have
everything.
10 of them.
Yeah.
12 of them.
12 of
well,
them.
So obviously, this is where Gent really wishes he was in Ohio right now.
Yeah.
We do
We
get
still-
we get C, but there's a huge disadvantage there.
Still got his rear turrets though.
Yep.
Is it
I
10
think
or
he's
12?
12, 6 each side.
HE.
So 13 with the final. torpedo.
Oh,
Big hit on
God.
FaZe. FaZe doing the
No
other
fire.
side.
Needs to get the other side
Oh.
off.
He's gonna
Nah,
get
he's
him
getting
off.
off.
He's
Has
gonna
to
get him
this other
off.
side off. 3 and
That's
I
still
think the other
two
torps are probably broken.
destroyers
Oh,
down.
no, that's enough.
Oh!
Gets the Montana.
Yeah, but that's
It's a
the
great trade.
destroyer
But
cruiser
Spepe can
for
get C back
battleship.
now.
Yeah, I'll take the destroyer for the battleship.
Yeah,
Trade.
that's a
Get
great
it.
trade.
That was a good. That was
Our
probably the-
Montana now has to push. You have to leverage the advantage you have,
Yeah.
which is the battleship.
Too
Who's
bad
at full
he's
health?
kiting away.
Yeah, it looks
Ah.
like we're going to see Spepe go for the cap. Ken's going to flank Ryan's Moskva. Sitme's probably going to just hold there and provide support.
Ryan's radar is ready to go
Yeah,
as
Daddy-
soon as he gets in the cap here.
Daddy needs to watch the Montana. I mean, the Montana is busy over A, but the
Yeah.
cross shots are a possibility. So
I guess that's Damon's job right now,
There's
is
the
keep
radar.
the Monty focused on him.
Ryan opens up with his radar. There's his guns.
Yep, and then the Kleber goes dark for the rest of the game.
Yep.
And he retakes that cap once again.
Yep.
Yep,
And
didn't
he
take a
doesn't
hit.
hit him again. Clever.
But he's going to
shoot.
leave. He's going to leave.
Well,
he did leave the cap.
Yes!
Did you-
Thank you, Jesus.
Did you notice in the initial he was only going about a half or a quarter speed? As soon as he got radar and saw the shot, he went full speed.
Yeah.
There you go. The Moskva of Tommy has radared. He has caught my Yu Yang,
Yep.
who is desperately trying to torp the Des Moines. but now it's Yu Yang on Kleber Moskva, and shots are out.
We might
guys are
see
you're
Mize
way ahead on
Kleb
points.
rushing the Monty to protect Tucker. Tucker dodges the torp. I think we might see a Kleb rush.
That's true. I mean, Marimp is going straight in.
No, he's
doing an overlap YOLO.
Open run.
I mean,
no, he's doing it. He's playing it safe. That's fair.
Junpei's in a position to stop that YOLO, right?
Kleber taking some hits.
Yes.
I mean, the torps still look okay.
Only if these
Yeah.
torps don't hit. Yeah.
Takes one on the
Oh,
bow.
Ryan's
probably.
AP coming in on Tummy.
Gonna take a torp. Yeah, he's
Good
gonna
torps on
angle.
Moskva.
Takes
One
one torp
on.
as well.
Okay.
Kleber torps on the
Montana misses
Montana?
the first volley, one on the nose.
One on the Montana.
But
That is
Dreadhead
flood.
is suffering. Dreadhead's Yu Yang is suffering. He's on fire.
Oh, he's getting
He's
cooked.
caught in radar. And then Rin's in a nasty position here, just because.
That's a dead Yu Yang.
Where does he
That's a
angle?
dead Yu Yang.
Des Moines hits on the first volley,
Dead.
second volley
Yeah.
gets the kill.
Oof.
That does it
Thanks.
for sure.
That bay could potentially be looking for the yellow on the Moscow, by the way.
Yeah, I think. Well,
Got all
with
of the calves.
with the Monty committing in like he has, there's nothing stopping Damon just going at him.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, there's 9. This is what I talked to the team about. It's 9:20. You've got a full health Moskva.
I think
It's time
Your
to
Junpei
take
team
some
does like
damage.
doing this.
It
Junpei-
drives me nuts.
last
Like,
seconds.
hey, it's okay. Just let the enemy team to get to 900. It'll be fine. We'll just deal with it from that point.
nuts. Here we go.
Wow.
Protected.
Wow.
Hydro.
Tommy is kind of ending.
Yeah, but I think there's nothing he can. I think only inting is his only option. He's dodged the first set. He's aiming down the side
Oh,
of the
doesn't
ship.
matter.
Just take the
Done.
six from the Moscow,
One.
though.
Rin takes
But
him
it's
down.
3-on-1.
Yeah.
Damon
with
takes out
Ryan.
Damon.
With
Oh.
a tiny bit of time. Diamond does take a big hit.
Ryan, go
Pepe.
forward.
Bear Moskva.
Oh,
So you got
God,
Ryan versus Pepe
Moskva
over
got
on the other side.
nuked. He's got to go forward to avoid this Kleber.
He knows where the guns are, so he just holds there and he lets the Napoli kill him for free, completely free.
There goes Damon.
Des Moines goes down.
Oh, he
Can
goes
he
for it.
get?
No, you missed.
Oh, is Club gonna die to torps? No, he gets
Pepe.
away with that as well.
He's gonna get him. He got him.
Torp.
Dead.
There we go. Okay.
Dead.
42 seconds for a roll win.
But see, it's 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
It's this team, man.
So my team now just needs to evaporate.
They just need to not
away.
engage and win.
Problem is that Daddy is sat in the open, but is really healthy, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's not going to get
Shouldn't
dev struck
be
right now by the Montana.
totally,
In
definitely
before
running
detonation.
a detonation signal.
Yeah.
Don't
Yep.
worry, Junpei is firing with 900 HP,
Daddy,
Wait,
if
is
you
he-
detonate,
200 HP.
you will go down
pick,
in
death
Warships
pick.
history.
Death
There we
pick!
go. Game. There it is. We go to 3.
Woohoo.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Wow.
sandbags at dawn here on Riposte.
Yep.
So the same with Mini and Blood Minister as well.
What is the other
They're
match?
going to 3 as well.
1-0. Yeah, they won.
Oh, it's 1-1 on the other side as well. Interesting.
Yeah. So, Mini Hannibal is playing to keep his CC and keep his CC.
Mm.
No, Mini
Blood
Hannibal is
Minister.
playing for all of us to try and knock out the evil one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for the love of God, I cannot come down to the final.
I'm pretty sure that it's been rigged, so it has to come down to the final because, like, otherwise.
Oh, of course it
fighting
has.
spot-
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like,
Ever.
look, an incompetent.
What are you oohing?
There's an wait, no. If I say it one way, someone will complain I didn't say it right. The incomparable.
Incomparable?
There's-
Or the incomparable.
The
If you
incompetent.
just say incomp, you're fine. So we've got Daring, Marceau, Kleber, Venezia, Moskva, Napoli, incomp.
Arable.
The incomparable.
Down the other end, we have a Montana, 2 Des Moines, a Moskva, a Napoli, a Gearing, and a Mosso.
So 3 DDs versus 2 right off the shoot. But HP advantage to your team. Which I think on this map may be important.
It's interesting Spepe is not
No
in
radar
Legendary
destroyers,
mod.
interestingly. I guess on this map it makes more sense. There's a lot more close range stuff going on. You know, you're not going to get a chance to use that concealment.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, sorry, for the Des Moines. Sorry, I just
Mhm.
noticed what you're talking about.
Spepe, yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That's interesting. I've noticed a lot of competitive players have, in certain situations, have stopped using it.
I guess it depends on how you plan to use that Des Moines, right?
Yeah.
That's a
Well, if he's playing the
that's a-
central position like he did last time, then
that's a DCP mod
It's just gonna be
Moskva, by the way.
yeah. Oh,
Uh-oh. Mini Hannibal's picked up on our ploy.
oh yeah.
And also a rudder mod Napoli with demolition expert.
Mini requested $1 million.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's ruined
So does
it.
that mean? Well, actually, no. After tax, you have to just let him know that after taxes, that's $300,000.
Oof.
It's not even that.
It's nowhere close to that.
Do you take the lump sum?
Okay. So we're going. Team Hats for Cass is going into C uncontested because both destroyers for Stats are going A.
I do feel like the North spawn is the easier spawn to get into C, though.
It's literally mirrored. It is a
It's
180
literally
degrees
the
rotated.
only exactly mirror image match in the game.
So then the
map in
A
the
spawn is easier to get in for the West spawn.
Right, for the Southern, yeah.
But quick cap, early points us, which is rare. We don't do that very often.
Yeah. Hey, game started.
Point gain for... Oh, that's it. That's it. GameProdigy's winning.
Team heart attack, baby.
The weird thing about this map,
Yes.
though, is the shadow direction still makes it feel different.
Yep.
When you
Yeah,
like,
and I think it's the same thing as Ocean having asymmetrical win rates north and south. It's something about the skybox and something about being on the top side of the map. It's like the tree in bloody Lord of the Rings.
I would love
Doors
to
feels
have.
like you're going
no,
downhill.
I would love to know the statistics of the average player with a rotating mini map on this map versus not legitimately.
God.
Legitimately.
Yeah, because
rotate-
in theory it would make you more consistent.
Montana's got broadside shots on my incomp, but they're behind. Oh man! Thank God for that speed boost.
Gotta go fast.
But look, Venezia's got the Des Moines. The D Square's got beautiful angle on Spepe.
So I'm trying to see what my team's
And there's a
tactic is
big
here, 'cause
hit.
obviously they're not trying to contest any of the caps.
Oh.
Ooh, that's
There's radar on the Daring. I've never seen my team's strategy on this map, so I have no clue what they're doing.
We did this earlier,
Do they
though.
have a
What are you
clue what they're
talking about?
doing?
No,
They'll find
we've
some
never gone to
interesting
game
way to
3.
get
Yes, we
my
have.
team to 900 points.
My team has never made it to game 3. Have they?
Yeah.
No, we've 2-0'd every team.
You sure? I could have sworn we faced you earlier.
Gearing Torps heading towards
No,
Ryan's
we've 2-0'd
Napoli.
every team.
Okay, never mind.
Up in B4. No, they just ran out.
Didn't TO me. You didn't TO my team, GP.
I know. I mean, okay, Marceau's Moskva radar. This team's coming together. I'm really happy with how they're playing.
So you have
And it
left
does-
the A cap open, so I think my destroyers are going to go in there.
Yeah,
now.
it's
Why not?
But you're already 100 points ahead.
well, we could have been better. That Daring could have gotten B, but the Des Moines doing a good job of harassing him. But it's open now, unless Tommy can make good shots on it or your Montana.
Spepe is changing
Incomp, good
directions.
shots on the Monty. Yeah, they're shifting over to A. They're gonna solidify
Yeah,
A.
so my Des Moines has switched sides on the island.
Does Cunningham have any special perks for battleships?
Just the
Improved
2
expert
kills.
marksman.
Run, Napoli. Run for your life. Gearing smoke Des Moines.
But the 2 kills don't work in training room, though, right?
No.
No, he has improved
No,
talents,
you don't get the
It's
talents. You just get the
only,
improved skills.
Yeah.
You only
it's
get the
only
improved skills.
Right.
Otherwise, can
There
you
you
imagine
go,
how
there's-
You get the
There's it, Cam.
fancy colored tracers though.
you do?
Hmm.
Ah, the intimidation factor.
It does look like FaZe and Daring are going to combine for B.
Into fairing.
and-
Yeah, fairing.
Well, there's going to be a
Fusion!
Marceau Des Moines coming across from AB.
Oh,
for...
Tommy, what are you doing, Tommy? I mean, you can absolutely ruin a broadside income, but there's a Venny on your broadside, sir. Oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
That is
What happened there, GP?
income gave a
there's been a-
broadside.
It's been a couple times he's been very broadside. There you go. Good hits on the Moskva. He's down. That's fine. We trade. Incomp heals and runs. gravy.
I'm
but
not
look
sure
at
why
look at
Tommy
You
here
say
we
heel.
go.
forward
Here,
there.
He
look at
can't
B.
be
Look at
like-
B. Look at B. B's bad. Big fight.
Oh,
Marceau Des Moines against Daring. Mosva needs to
income
help.
shells incoming on income. Ooh, he gets
He's
away
got
with
radar. Moskva, help the man. Don't just watch him die.
Oops.
Okay, Tommy
Income
got
takes
takes out
Moskva.
Moskva. There goes Tommy. Okay, we got to
I
ship
don't know why I
up.
sound happy about that. That's my Mosfa.
that. Yeah.
I think in Moscow was told, sit there, don't die. That's why he's just letting
Maybe,
the Daring run to
maybe,
safety
yeah.
right now.
Hmm.
Hey, you okay over there? No, I'm not.
just
Join quietly.
muffled, just
But now
muffled
you're
screaming.
Marceau. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh,
Napoli
Steph
hits
just
the Des
got
Moines.
whacked.
Yep.
Beautiful.
You went full monkey there, like.
Yeah.
He doesn't take a second shot at him though.
It has a long reload.
Well, no, he
So-
shot at the other Des Moines. He shot at the other
Oh,
Des
yeah.
Moines.
Which the point are
So
you
he's
talking
keeping
about?
In the Marceau is going to back into B.
Yep.
We've got
Mosfa
radar to
is
cover
ready.
Income's only got about 20k health left in him, so he can't do much.
He's
He's
at
now an
9K
outcome.
now.
Yeah.
Well, but
Doesn't have one
Clever,
heal.
Napoli is getting run
Venezia
down.
2 heals.
are closing in. Okay, there's the
Chorps.
radar, but can anyone
There's the
hit?
radar, but is there anything
the-
that can hit the Marceau?
Yeah,
Marceau
Fazy
shells are in,
takes
yeah.
one
Fazy.
shell. Do they hit? Yes,
Yep.
thank God. And there you go. Napoli still taking shots at Pepe. Pops that smoke, is running away. This is just going to be like a brawl in B at the end.
Yep.
I wonder if you can sneak Fazy into B Cup right now.
With the Des Moines Hydro radar down, maybe. But it's
think-
the
I think
Daring.
Dread's
The
gonna do it.
Daring's gonna do it. Yeah, I'd rather the Daring do it. He can spot the Marceau.
I was thinking more you put him up against the rock where the Marceau's coming out of.
Hmm.
You would then lock the Des Moines out because of the torpedo threat as well.
Okay,
Yeah, so
clever.
Marceau
he's
is
making
self-spotted by
Clever
the Daring.
Marceau.
Not sure what that move is for.
Alcohol.
Facey
Damon
shoot,
radar's
facey
up.
shoot.
Okay. Rin has detected the Mosfa now.
And now the second Des Moines is broad to our Napoli. He's doing a good job out here, just being a pain in the ass.
I'm good at that too.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just kind of hovering. My destroyers are all just kind of hovering B.
Got that new levitation technology.
Prosperity is hoovering around the
Wow,
corner.
wow, 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 wow.
Kind
Looks
of
like
curious about what our gearing is doing.
screening against the Napoli, just keeping him spotted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just trying to
Can't
push him
double
off,
back.
but I'm wondering whether eventually the idea is to maybe try and talk the income.
I mean, he's
I think
definitely
he's-
heading in that direction.
There we go. There's Des Moines radar from Pepe. All my destroyers caught in it, but the Clever. And it's a Marceau and Marceau fight
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Montana
Oh, he's got-
secondaries and Napoli. joining it.
Oh. And does Gent
What does
have a
the Monty
reload?
have loaded?
Is he waiting? Yes, yeah, he's waiting for the
HE.
turn from Fazy.
And he's on the Daring.
Shots go low.
That's a miss.
Yeah,
That's a
wow.
miss.
They just disappeared. I hate when that happens.
Okay. Broad shots from Napoli on Des Moines. Come on. Yes.
Ouch.
Decent hit.
Big.
Decent hit.
Ow.
Income volley as well.
Take him out. Take him
This
out.
could be it.
Nope.
Oh, they're high. Okay,
He's
here's
now-
Napoli again.
Napoli
He's angled
shots.
to the Napoli now though.
Nope.
Fazy just took a little chunk on back
Oh.
there.
Yep.
And he
This
shoots
is-
his dog.
this is-
Napoli?
This
No,
is
they
a
don't.
diagonal line and a diagonal line.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Oh, he's locked in
I
that
think-
Moscow radar for another 20
Yep.
seconds still, and the Marceau with his open.
And income
he's-
kills
Oh!
already.
Income takes down the Des Moines.
The silver lining of that is that's our caller, so he can now concentrate on what everyone else is doing.
I think that
Genius,
what the
right?
need is
My
Big
income's
brain play right
broadside
there.
again. He's
So
broadside to
can,
the entirety
can
of the team.
somebody, one of the competitive experts here, do me a favor and tell me about all the benefits of having 3 DDs
Oh!
in the exact same spot.
There he goes.
Income goes
Ooh,
down.
Income
Yeah.
gets deleted.
okay. Still
Yeah,
leading though.
we saw that coming.
What's your
I
question?
think we're
Payne?
about to have to see a Napoli go brave.
If out,
I'm not
Well,
sure
if-
why all my DDs are together at the moment.
Payne, sir, what's your question?
Moskva, why all my DDs are right next to each other?
That's your
I mean, what
question. What's
can they-
Panzer's?
No, that was his question.
Oh.
That was my question.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like why? Just sort of
no good
why?
reason.
What's the advantage of having 3 destroyers if you just make them into one big super destroyer?
That would be neat. I mean, Daring's the one
Perhaps that's it.
capping.
Perhaps they're trying to do the Power Rangers thing.
Form
They're all
Voltron.
organized in order of concealment, which is quite cute.
Yeah.
That is cute. You're the most can say you
Napoli
go first.
Torps.
Surely the Kleber will. No, okay.
Stat still has the health advantage though.
Does anyone have the health regen monitor? What's the Napoli's regen ability?
Green
Not
Napoli's
anymore.
about another 10k.
He's sitting on that last heal,
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
which is making me a little nervous. And there you go. Des Moines is spotted out. You've
Yep.
got Marceau. Daring spotting him.
out of smokes.
Yeah, FaZe can
I
lock
mean-
that island.
Yeah, but the Napoli's the one is spotting him. It's beautiful if the Napoli's not there. 800 to 544.
Big hit on the
Ooh,
master.
FaZe.
He needs to bring her back down. Just live.
Mm-hmm.
Nearly
We
phased
are
out of
pushing the
existence.
Montana into B.
Yep, that's all they've got to give.
Time for gaming.
And
Yep.
that's Montana into B.
833 points.
100% Montana into B.
Daring's
not?
fired
He's
torps.
gotta make something
they
happen.
appear to have missed, depending on course.
Yeah, it depends on what Jen
Looks-
does. He doesn't really have a
Interesting
reason to
turret
turn left.
management from the Montana. It looks like he's looking to shoot right rather than left, so he might be going for the Venezia here.
Yep, and he's turning to try and get his his rear guns on. That
Yeah,
could be
I
bad.
don't think he's
He'll
going to
take
take.
more-
He's going to take only one of those torps if he does turn.
Well, if the Des Moines
should
of
be
Lord
okay.
He'll dodge. He'll dodge.
Diamond moves
He's all right.
forwards,
He's all right.
brought
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
Napoli.
Playing up from Napoli, trying to spot those ships for the Monty.
Yeah, Monty looking for the Venezia. He's going to lose his spotter plane here at the defensive A of the Moskva, so that might make an awkward salvo.
Like
Napoli
Napoli
with broadside
taking
AP.
nasty hits from Kleb AP.
Your gearing's going around. His only play is Torp Napoli.
Yeah,
So
Napoli don't
GP, is this
go
the
for
first
that,
time
yeah.
your team hasn't been losing 900 points to 200?
We did it one other time. This
Like,
this day
Monty's-
has been a little bit more chill.
Hang on a minute. What's your Moskva's angling? What's Rin's angling there?
He's about to give the Des Moines a lot of damage.
Yep.
He's got to go forward. Go forward.
Broadside
into
is
that
an angle.
island. Broadside is an angle. He's
Not very
forward.
good one,
He's
but it is
okay.
one.
An angle to that angle.
You got
Well,
1 minute 51
Mo-
on the clock here.
Now your
Montana
Montana
has 10
switched
turrets.
to our Napoli.
Yeah, Monty's
They
helping
missed.
not last
Nothing
that long.
on the
Napoli
Napoli.
gets away
Yeah.
with it.
Completely missed.
Well, I'm watching this Des Moines. Des Moines moves forward even an inch. Our Napoli cold cocks him.
Oh,
Mas-
big hit.
God,
on-
Moskva, no! Why are you backing up? You've been punished like 12 times doing that. Just
He's
stay
dead.
right
He's
there.
Yeah, what
dead.
did we
He's keeping
learn?
the Des Moines first reverse for the
Stay
Napoli
right
yellow.
there. And there's your gearing torps on my Napoli, which could be
Monty salvo at the bow
scary.
of a Napoli. Yeah, that
The
didn't
only
do
place
very
he
much.
ever
not much.
matches.
I think we're going to lose Gent here, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
gonna
Double
that's gonna
fire
cost
running.
you.
There goes the Des
Well,
Moines.
not the Des Moines goes for it.
Des Moines going. And if
Des
this
Moines.
just
Goes
Too late,
Jets.
too late.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
No, DC. Nope. Fires ran out.
no,
Pete.
come on,
And
Nothing
one
on-
does
shot.
nothing.
So many
One shot!
nothing volleys this match.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, that's it.
Oh God,
Just like that.
GG's, man. Has the
Unfortunately, GameProdigy, I do have to inform you that due to a technical error, your team have been disqualified from this game because they brought
What
two.
is-
I'm just shitting you. You didn't.
I was gonna say at this point it wouldn't surprise you. If you would have blamed it on me, I would have bought it hook, line, and sinker. Like
Yeah.
because of your conduct, your team has been disqualified. And I would just be sitting in shame. Like, yeah, I can see that.
Oof.
Congratulations.
So it's
Hello, Penguin.
us versus who?
Hello.
Does
I don't
Mini
know.
take out Wargaming?
Good question.